we never really talked about it, and since we're on hockey here for a little bit, if we could just go, because me and you haven't talked about this, but what was your take on Pat Lafontaine there getting the acknowledgement finally from the Islanders and his plaque up on the Islanders Hall of Fame there at the UBS Arena?
It was long overdue.
I agree.
I know that now. Look, and I think it's because I know the Islanders for a very long time kept it to the 4 glory years, and which I understand. And that was, listen, there was a lot of guys that you had to take care of. In all of those, there was a lot of hands in that. But at the end of the day, then, we've now played 40 years of hockey since that, and there are guys who have made an impact on the organization.
Is Ziggy Palffy next?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so, because unfortunately for him,
and
he played.
I don't want to diminish Pat Lafontaine because I love and respect him. That was just a little joke there.
Well, look, I will. Let me ask you this, and this will bother people. It is what it is. Who do you think was a better Islander? And this has nothing to do with the way it ended. LaFontaine or Tavares?
I will 1,000%.
Now, I understand different time periods, different teams. Now, remember, Patty, as a kid, joined the,
he was continuing on. Yeah,
Patty came up as a kid with a lot of guys who were still on, obviously, part of the 4 cup-winning teams, and then was the Islanders' best player from 87 through 91 or whatever.
JT's a part of getting them back in the playoffs.
JT was a number 1 overall pick who obviously had good years and then brought them back into the playoffs, scored the goal that won them their first round in 25 years. Yes, the breakup was extremely bad, and that's why people will not like him forever.
How many years did LaFontaine have at the Isles ballpark?
I'm going to say
I'm going to lean towards LaFontaine on this.
6 or 7.
Number 1, he was obviously around when I was growing up.
Look, remember.
I loved it when he came to the Rangers for a
little
bit.
He is my favorite player of all time. So that I will never not, I grew up as a kid. That was my favorite player because I missed those guys, 80 to 84.
And when he went to Buffalo and McGillney, what a pair that was. The years they had there.
So he was on the Islanders. He came up as an 18-year-old in the 83-84 season. So the season after they won their last cup.
Yes.
He was on the drive
and
for
how
5
long
teams.
Was there
and then he was traded after the
89?
No, 90-91 season.
90-91.
So full seasons, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full seasons as an Islander.
And me and some of the boys, we went up to Buffalo that year and saw Patty.
Year of the trade, the Turgeon for Fontaine.
And they were smoking everybody, and they smoked the Rangers.
So he played 7 years as an Islander.
7 years.
Whereas the guy everybody hates, and deservedly so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons as an Islander.
Tavares had 9 seasons on the Islanders.
9 seasons.
Doesn't feel like that.
He came up. Obviously, he came right out of being drafted. He was 19 years old.
We used to have the hockey show years ago. We were there for that.
Yeah.
We were there for all that.
And then he left after the 17-18 season when he was 27. So, look, if you took out how it ended.
Well, I'm going to ask you're more vested in this as a fan and a lifelong fan of.
I'm a little biased because I love
bias and stuff. But on paper, who had the bigger impact on the franchise? For me, it's Tavares. I'm saying this to you because is there going to be a time 20 years down the line? And I don't think you can because of how it ended and how much everyone hates him. Should he be up there? There would have to be some serious mending.
Like,
I don't think
big time.
I don't think it happens.
I don't either.
But people do.
I don't either.
People do. But
what I'm saying is, if you look at, you have to compare to other people that have been put up there. Now, the biggest thing is none of those people left like he did. But it's a conversation. It's a conversation.
Well, now this gets back to what you were talking about earlier. The Islanders are mostly putting the dynasty guys up on that Hall of Fame. So
I think he deserved to be there. Pat LaFontaine deserved 1,000%.
Yes.
Now I'm fine with you can't retire everybody's number.
No.
And I understand that part of it. I think putting him on that little ring that they have around, giving him the blue jacket and all the other stuff that they do, and 1 billion% overdue for when they did it. 1,000. And I know there was some friction with him in the organization for a while, especially during when Wang was the owner. And there was, and this new ownership group has come in and been more embracing.
Remember that for that instant, it was going to be Neil Smith, Pat LaFontaine.
Yes. Yeah.
That's still, I think, that's buried somewhere underground. What happened there?
But long overdue.
Yeah,
he got his due. Patty deserves his due.
Patty's one of my favorite hockey players of all time, and it was great to see him get recognized.
When I first game I went to, 6 years old, Nassau Coliseum. So this is like around the 86, 87 Islanders, right around there. Who was their guy? LaFontaine. So he was as a kid, that was the first guy. I was crushed when he was traded to the Sabres.
Yeah.
Crushed. He's 11, 12 years old, whatever it was. Like, you got to be kidding me. Fontaine leaving? Like,
it's not easy on the kids, man.
Sucks. So it was tough for me. Well, there you go. Story time from back in the day on Pat LaFontaine.
But it's funny because, my little guy, he's I'm a big Rangers fan, obviously. I'm not a big Rangers fan anymore.
You're a big Ranger fan. Not maybe. Look, we get older and it gets tougher.
My pom-poms are in the bottom drawer behind the socks, as far as that's concerned.